great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting third, first baseman number 35, Kelvin Weller.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His second home run of the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fourth, the left fielder number 31, Josh Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. His 4th long ball of this series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. Stepping in now, number 12.
Number 12.
Bullet back up the middle. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels nothing. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. First delivery to him on the way. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting third, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
Well, out of the hands of a guy like that, he's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Cozart stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the second round. And now meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And he's in safely to third, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
You know, D-Row, that's a huge base hit. After being down by 2 early, they strike right back.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to breathe a sigh of relief right there. We got a fresh ball game. See if he goes out there and attacks it.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez there to put it away and finally put an end. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across. Four runs.
Designated hitter, Raven Valera.
First offering on its way. High and deep to left center field. Upton going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez.
That ball's foul.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, T.J. Rivera. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming, here it is. hard on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And the catch made right in front of the warning track as the runners retreat, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-4.
The batter.
In now, number 12. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now for L.A., Martin Maldonado set to lead off the home half of the second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Maldonado, the runner at second with 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw goes over to third. Oh, the throw across the diamond is too late at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third base.
Ready for another chance, Rob Segedin. A base hit in his first trip. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Hard on the ground toward short. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Striding in once again, Breivik Valera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. high in the air and deep to left center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Leading.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Digging in the switch hitter, Cookie Flash, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Cookie Flash comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Score! Score! Come on, score!
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he is out. out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Bird.
The 1-1 home. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Digging in once again. Cookie flash. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled toward right center field. Mosen is in pursuit. And that's the first out of the inning. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Willie Mosen, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. On the ground is short. Could this be two? Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. 4-2 the final score today. The West led this game from the third inning on and never. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Michelle. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Cookie Flash, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He pulls this one into right. Zarate is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. At the plate, Cookie Flash.
Second baseman, Cookie Flash.
Here comes the first pitch.
Dig,
Grounded to first.
pick it up.
Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now. Rob Bermudez. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready for another shot now. Cookie Flash. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Whoa. At an event like the Topps Amateur Showcase, you don't really expect someone to lay down a sacrifice bunt, but that's just what he did. Hey, I like it. He put his ego and desire to show what he could do aside and made a play that helped the team. And don't think the scouts...
Digging in, Cookie Flash. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
On the bag,
now
on
a
the
bunt
bag,
attempt
on the
here,
bag.
but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Gore scoops it up.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the...
Welcome back to the... With the 7th pick, the San Diego Padres select Cookie Flash, a second baseman from the West region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, while being selected is a major milestone,